Philadelphie Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Rhys Hoskins attempts to climb the national. Amir Garrett is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Stepping up to the plate, Scott Kingery. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn. Jake Arrieta gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy was super sharp in his last one, only allowing 1 hit, and he pitched really deep in a game to get the win in his last start. We'll see if he can match that performance in this one.
And he set down 1 away. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Arrieta, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Peraza loves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
In now, Jose Bautista. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Garrett, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Adam Duvall. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground toward the left. There to get it is Bautista. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays dig. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So here is Avisail Garcia. Now here's the pitch.
Right fielder.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line towards center field. Altair is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And they are wearing him out down there. 2 away now.
Pitcher number 40, Jake Arrieta.
So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Kingery fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Williams is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Batting 9, pitcher, Amir Garrett.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Amir Garrett. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hamilton is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Line towards center field. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The batter, third baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Digging in to try it again, Phil Gosselin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Phil Gosselin becomes out number 2 this inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Arrieta's got his target, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Swings through the slider there. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to Cabrera. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Hoskins on at first, nobody out. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Duvall is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro.
Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Alfaro, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Duvall. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Phillies leave a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Avisail Garcia will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So here's the Reds pitcher, Amir Garrett, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strike. Digging in now, Jake Arrieta. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. A 1 ball, 2 strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Striding in once again, Scott Kingery. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Altair ranging forward. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now batting, Phil Gosselin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number
In is Joey Votto now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Arrieta's ready. 1-1 on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Kingery is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They're up 2-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Justin Bour. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. Peraza in the hole. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So striding in, Asdrubal Cabrera. He singled his last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Left fielder, Adam
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Adam Duvall is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
High pop-up. Arrieta over to his right. 2 down.
Now batting. Right.
Now in the box, Avisail Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jorge Alfaro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far, as on cue we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Cesar Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. See the great batting average coming in. 7 homers and the RBI count at 35. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Settling in now, Aaron Altair, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Up next will be Nick Williams, and they're runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Scott Kingery, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Luis Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 57, Luis Garcia.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. And here's Jose Peraza. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Jesse Winker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. So 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Reds are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to the broadcast on MLB Network. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. 1 out. There's the look at the final line for the Red starter. He was great all night long. Into the box now, Justin Bour. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
The relay, the tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Peraza is up with it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Cincinnati claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Amir Garrett earns win number 7.